Dorothy was a great mom, no question about it. She was great. And both she and Jack, my father, were always very encouraging to me, always, completely. I think they were just happy I could do something good. My father in particular was always really thrilled when I'd be on stage. He was that was very rewarding, when Daddy likes you.
This world is so full of wonderful things. What makes people suddenly go berserk and hate everything anyway?
Did you always know you wanted to act?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I wouldn't say it out loud to myself, but I always knew I wanted to.
You just relax. Now listen.
I remember going to a Christmas show, I must have been about 5, that they said, does anyone want to come up and sing?
Just like the fish in the sea.
And I remember that I so wanted to go up there and sing. I didn't have the nerve to do it, but that's early. I mean, when you know that early that you want to go there and be up there, that's telling.
Seems like old times.
The thing is, it was like a blank slate in here. I didn't know what it would be. I still don't know what's coming up. And I don't think you ever really are prepared for any of it.
Action.
What do you mean? Why? It's like everything else. Nothing in life is what you seem to think was supposed to be, the cliched idea. It's not like what you see on TV. And that's what's great about good movies and good acting, is that it's never what is that idea of what it's supposed to be.
I'm going to have a pastrami on white bread with mayonnaise and tomatoes and lettuce.
I was not very good at auditioning, no.
I don't know. I wasn't.
Everybody goes about how they do their roles in a very specific way, and that's something that I think is sort of a personal thing.
The trick in these situations is to remain cool.
I'm not somebody who gets a lot from reading research because it's too removed. I need to see things, and I need to act them out and play with it and live with it in my own fashion.
What are you standing there? Come in. Your food is getting cold.
I think you have elements of all the people that you play someplace in you. You know, it's sort of lurking about.
That's the funny thing. I can't have a baby because I have a 12:30 lunch meeting.
I look for one thing only. Is it a good script? And do I have a feeling for it? And that is all I'm looking for.
I got something for your mother and for Sonny, and a tie for Freddie, and Tom Hagen got the Reynolds pen.
I mean, I don't know what my life would have been like. I can only imagine that I would have been a miserable, unhappy, undeveloped, ignorant woman who was driving some poor guy nuts because I was so emotional.
Oh, God! Sorry. God, am I sorry.
When you say goodbye to a movie, it's not big. And here's what happens. They don't pamper you anymore. No one's there to pamper you, so what do?
Well, I meet people and I go to parties and we play tennis.
The thing about the Oscar was I don't remember a thing about it. It was gone. All I remember is driving on the freeway the next morning to my parents' house thinking that it had happened. But what was it? I didn't know. I mean, I was a little excited. I think the answer is I was a little excited about it. What?
Well, you're good.
Oh, I see. You're just realizing this? No, I don't have any regrets. I mean, what are you going to say? Sure, I have regrets. I mean, I did so many foolish things.
Do you have anything to check?
Yes!
No. Just for an hour. Just, take care of it. It's very agreeable.
Well, what am I saying? I feel like I'm dead. No, I don't have any regrets. It was all great. No.
Tell me about fame. Is it what you thought you were going to be?
No. Couldn't be what you think it is, because it's just ridiculous. So fame is much more, of course, interesting and complicated and all those things. But ultimately, I really feel that if you can survive fame and kind of have your feet on the ground still, then you've done something pretty good, because I don't think it's easy. And even though it's the one thing everybody thinks they want, it's the one thing that can utterly destroy your character without question, in my opinion. I really think that.
You're a mother now. Just tell me if you play your roles differently because your life has changed that way.
I think you worry more about what's going on at home all the time. I think that you're really much more drawn to home. I was never drawn to home before that. Now I'm really drawn to home. Of course, because there's a person there that, means more to me than the job. Thank God. Finally.